No way Mona put this in the bottle and sold it to us. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go on and hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. I didn't ever think I would see myself doing one of these types of hauls, but here we are. So before I get into the haul, you know we got to do these disclaimers. This is not a video to brag or show off. I work a regular 9 to 5 and I have a shopping problem. I'm a real life hermit, so I don't do a lot of other things, but I do like to shop. So I say all that to say, if you were interested in this massive $1,000 perfume haul, then just keep on watching. And I don't know if it's exactly 1,000 or if it's a little under or a little above. It's in that ballpark. Okay, so I got perfumes over here, over there, like, and they've been sitting out. These have been accumulating since probably the week before Thanksgiving. I thought that I would just have a small little haul, and then I realized I kept ordering a lot of things on Black Friday. So I was gonna wait until everything I ordered came in, but I ordered some fragrances from Dawkins Aroma, and I don't think they're shipping their stuff until next week from all the sales they got. And this stuff has been sitting out long enough, so I've been babbling. So let's start with, I don't know, we'll start with a small one here. All right, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I have a very unhealthy obsession with Le Gourmand, and this is Cell Caramel, so I think that's like salted caramel. And I wandered into Urban Outfitters. I'm about to say Anthropologie. I wandered into Urban Outfitters and I saw a bunch of other winter scents out there. They had the hazelnut one. I don't know if I really couldn't smell it, if it didn't really smell like anything, or if I had just smelled too many things and you just couldn't smell it. But this one smelled really nicely to me. I don't even have any papers over here, y'all. Found some, so let me. This one's light, sweet, not too sweet, but it's still faint, but it's like something that you can add on top of anything. Like if you want to do a coffee scent or like a cappuccino scent, I think this Cell Caramel, salted caramel, whatever we're gonna call it, I think this would be a nice little addition. You know, there's a whipped chocolate scent that might be from the same brand, just in different forms, the ones we found in like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, that might actually go well with this. So one of those random finds that, listen, okay, I don't know why I bought this, but it's here. And it's probably going to be a recurring theme for some of these. So next I have a little Dossier haul. The first one I picked up here is Floral Berries, which I believe is their dupe to Jo Malone's I think this is the dupe to Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede. I have the Dossier card here. This has top notes of peony, red apple, and berries. Middle is rose, carnation, and jasmine. And the base is suede accord and musk. Oh, it says it here. Inspired by Jo Malone, Peony, and Blush Suede. So there's the little card from Dossier. And this is just like an aromatic floral to me. I love the way Peony and Blush Suede smells. I just don't love the performance of the Jo Malone fragrances for the price. Next here I have Woody Raspberry, and this has top notes of raspberry, neroli, and lemon. Middle is jasmine, orange blossom, and gardenia, and the base is patchouli, amber, and honey. And this is inspired by Paco Rabanne's Lady Million Eau de Parfum. And the funny thing is I picked up a Paco Rabanne like little sample discovery set like summer of 2021, and I've only used the Olympia sample in there, and the sample of Lady Million is in there. So I figured it was Black Friday when I was ordering this, why not smell it finally. This is just a warm, it's literally a woody raspberry scent. This smells very like feminine, and I was so mad at myself because I've been like holding on to a sample of this for so long without ever experiencing it. So I'm glad that I have this. Smells so good. I haven't really mentioned other body care I would wear with floral berries. I can't think of any right now, but the one that comes to mind for this is that autumn drive, I think, because that's a raspberry one, and I love a raspberry note. Okay, and the next one, so I bought 4, but one of them wasn't for me, it was for my niece, and that was the light blue dupe, and she said she really likes it. So I don't remember what light blue smells like. She's obsessed with light blue. She said that she loves it, so there's that. But my last one is gonna be floral marshmallow, and this is top notes of marshmallow, neroli, bergamot. Middle is orange blossom, honeysuckle, jasmine, and orris. Base is amber, vanilla, and musk, and it's inspired by Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. So I have a travel spray of that somewhere around here. This smells so good. Like, this lives up to the hype. I've been seeing this in different videos over the last couple months, and this smells amazing. I layered this the other day with Wrapped in Vanilla, Bare Vanilla, Luxe, my Love Don't Be Shy oil from Fragrant Body Oils, and this, and it smelled amazing, and I could smell it all day. It was like radiating off of me. So this smells so good. And I don't know if you can tell, like, compared to the other ones that I haven't sprayed yet, but if I have them even, you might be able to see. I think it's crooked. But you may or may not be able to tell. There's a little bit of a dent in here already because I have been spraying this when I wore it. And I didn't even have to reapply it. Like, I sprayed a lot before I left the house because I went into the office that day. But I was smelling so good. And I knew I smelled good because there were some people that I had saw who I hadn't seen in a couple months. We don't usually hug. People were hugging me. So I know I'm smelling good. I guess we'll just stick to Black Friday. So for whatever reason, I thought it was a good idea to go into the mall. And I can't remember the last time I went in stores for Black Friday, since I've been shopping for Black Friday deals. But I ended up at the mall twice, and here's what had happened. Okay, so this was in a haul before. That's when I had went in to find those Laura Mercier hand creams. I was walking, minding my business, and I saw this 50% off sign, and this was on the table, and this is Angel Nova by Mugler. It's the Eau de Toilette. So I saw this was on there for 50% off. I think they had C Passion next to it. I didn't check because I already had this in my hand and I wasn't trying to do too much. I smelled it. I really liked it. It has the same DNA as the regular Angel Nova, but it's a little more fruity in my opinion. So it's still like a fruity rose. It's not as much of a jammy rose, but it's still like a bright fruity rose. And it smells similar enough to the actual Angel Nova for me. So Angel Nova is a scent that I already have in a travel spray, and I do really enjoy it. And for whatever reason, I have not spun the block to get that in the full size. But when I saw this, I felt like that was my chance because at half off it was $42 or $43. So I felt like, yes, I'm gonna need that and now. So I'm glad to have added this to my collection. So why I ended up going back to the mall a second time is the first time I was there, I saw this on one of the stands. It's Too Faced Better Than Sex. The bottle's a little gaudy, but whatever. So I sprayed it on my hand and then I left because I had to go, I think I was getting my hair done or whatever. But I kept smelling it and I was like, And I will say, okay, this is not safe to buy without smelling. This is something you have to smell it before you buy it because this scent will take you through the motions. Let me first of all get this open. So here's the bottle. Let me back up so you can see the full bottle. So this is the full bottle. It's got like little detailing like these little things here with the little lion that moves, and it's got like little floral detailing. So it's gaudy. It's giving very much gaudy, but it's okay. You know, I don't tend to buy things for the, well, I'm not gonna say that because I have gotten caught up a time or two. The notes are actually on here. So in the top we have passion fruit, lychee, fuzzy peach, luscious citrus. In the middle is pink magnolia, jasmine, vanilla orchid, and black rose. And in the base is golden amber, patchouli, cedarwood, and sensual musk. And as soon as I spray this, I get that patchouli immediately. Something about patchouli, it just never wants to wait its turn. Like, you're supposed to be at the end. Like, you're in the dry down. That's when I'm supposed to experience you. But patchouli just always wants to make sure you know it's there. When I spray this, I can immediately smell the patchouli and the passion fruit. It's what the experts would describe as a fruit chuli. So this scent is very interesting. Like, at first I was like, I don't know, but like, it's something that I don't think I like this, but I think I like it. Is like, I can't stop smelling it. So that's why I was like, I just have to go back and get it. So this is very strong. So I think a little bit of this will go a long way. And some of the notes actually make me want to press my luck and wear this with Be Enchanted, because that has passion fruit and patchouli in there. So I'm interested in seeing how that may work. And maybe not with like the full Be Enchanted set. Like, maybe I can do the lotion to Be Enchanted and something softer but still fruity. We'll see how that works. But yeah, this smells, I like it. I think I like this. Like, I couldn't stop smelling myself after having sprayed it. So the fact that I spun the block on Black Friday to get this says a lot. Okay, so this past weekend was Candle Day, right? And I I did participate, and I feel like I spun the block so many times and didn't even feel like I left the block in order to spin it. And I have a couple bags in the trunk of my car that I'm too ashamed to bring into the house, which is why we don't have a Candle Day haul yet. And I had to get these bags of perfumes out of the way anyways. So I say all that to say, on Candle Day, I had made it to multiple locations. Some were in malls, one of which had a Zara. So I stopped in Zara and I found this gem. I've been super interested in this scent, and this is Cherry Smoothie. And I've been seeing that this has been compared to Lost Cherry. Now, first of all, I need to stop buying cherry scents because I have quite a few. But I love a cherry note. I love a raspberry note, a cherry note, a vanilla note, a coconut note. I'm gonna just get this open. Here is the Cherry Smoothie bottle. Looks like all the rest of the Zara bottles. So as soon as I smelled this, I got that same blast of cherry, like cherry liqueur, sour kind of tart cherry that we would get in Lost Cherry or the Dossier dupe, whatever they're calling it these days. I was sold. I sprayed it. I got that little whiff of the cherry, and that's all I needed to know. We were at the register, and that was that. So I made another stop to a different area on Candle Day, well, during the Candle Day weekend. And there was this like perfume store that I had never seen before. And I feel like maybe I have seen it and just never went inside. And the first perfume they kind of talked me into buying, I didn't really feel like I needed it. But I mean, they talked me into it, so here we are. So that is Crush by Rihanna. And this to me is first of all, I didn't need it in this size, and I'm pretty sure I could have gotten this at like Burlington for cheap, especially for a 1 ounce. So here's the bottle. It's a, I don't even know. It looks like an upside down wine glass, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need some wine. It's pretty fruity, a little creamy. It's not like a memorable scent. It's not something that had ever been on my radar. But I have seen like a couple of layering like posts on Instagram with girls that were using Crush. So I'd be interested in that. But to me, it feels more like it'll be better suited for like the spring and summer as opposed to now in the cooler weather. But I mean, I'm not mad about having this in my collection. I am concerned about whether or not I will actually be using this. I did do a declutter recently. I recorded it, but I'm not sure how good the footage actually is. I didn't actually watch it back yet. So if the footage is decent, I'll publish it. If not, look, I decluttered. And the interesting about this little perfume shop is that they had so many different random finds in there that I was surprised to see. So I spotted out of my little eye this. So if I come closer, this is Gold Sugar by Pink Sugar, Aquilina. And this is like a unicorn. I don't know how much of a unicorn it is. I've never seen it in the stores. So I got it, and once I got it home, it doesn't smell like the regular pink sugars to me. I will say it's very sweet and kind of creamy, a little sugary. But in my opinion, it doesn't have that pink sugar DNA. And I feel like this is probably what should have been called Creamy Sunshine, because Creamy Sunshine smells exactly like, you know, the regular pink sugar. But this one, in my opinion, doesn't have that DNA. It's very sweet, kind of creamy, but I actually really like this. And I want to try this with that new Kayali scent, which, let me just bring that up now since I done mentioned it. I got the Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64 in the big bottle, okay? Not one of my better decisions. So the notes in here are vanilla, Sur Absolute, golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, and sugared patchouli. So it's hard to show this bottle off because it's glaring onto my screen, but y'all know what the bottle looks like. It's the gold bottle that all of our fingerprints get on, which, I mean, whatever. I'm scared to spray this. All right, I could do this. Can we say sugarless patchouli? Like, it has a very Tom Ford reminiscent opening, and not really in a good way. My issue with this is, I don't know if maybe they use a little too much patchouli or a little too little sugar. So this fragrance really took me on an array of emotions. Like, the first whiff, I was just like, I know she didn't bottle this up and sell this. Like, and then I was like, I don't know, maybe it's not that bad. And then I was like, this is actually really nice. Like, once it's dried down. But to be completely honest, this did make me kind of lose a little bit of trust in those that receive fragrances for PR. Not completely. It didn't ruin my trust because I know fragrance is subjective, so we all will experience it very differently. But the whole vanilla 28 DNA thing, I think if nobody ever said that, that's probably not a conclusion that many people would have arrived to. That's just my opinion. If you don't mind the opening and how harsh it can be, if you're experiencing it the same way I'm experiencing it, you kind of have to be mindful and know, okay, if I have to leave in an hour, I need to spray it now, okay? So that it'll be calmed down by the time I'm ready to go. Because I didn't get the whole golden rum, creme brulee. I got a whole lot of patchouli, and that was that. The dry down of this was so good, so I felt like it was worth a shot of at least trying to wear it with something. So for me, so far, I tried this out with pear creme brulee, of course, and vanilla 28, and it was perfect. So I put on the Pear Creme Brulee cream. I put on the perfume. I let that sit for a couple minutes, and then I went over it with the fragrance mist and then the vanilla 28, and it was perfection. So I feel like in order to make this work for you, if you like sweeter scents, if you like it the way it is, that's fine. Then, you know, this doesn't apply to you. But if you have it and you want to give it a chance, I think you really need to be mindful and use sweeter body care. I feel like as long as you use sweeter body care, you could potentially, like, this will transform completely for you. I'm interested in trying this with gold sugar, because there may or may not be a creme brulee note in here. There's something creamy about this. And there's some other body care items I have around here that I'm sure are really sweet that I could pair with this and see what happens. Like, there's coconut cream pie, there's that new Fenty butter, there's like a caramel candy one I picked up from the lotion company. There's brown sugar, the brown sugar lotion. There's so many things I could try to use to see how I feel about this. But honestly, the first time I smelled it, I immediately went to the Huda Beauty site to look up the return policy, because I was like, ain't no way. It's just ain't no way. Ain't no way Mona put this in the bottle and sold it to us. Like, I was so confused. But this is one of those scents that is not safe to buy without sampling. But don't take that like with a grain of salt coming from me, because I do buy a lot of things without sampling. Not the best idea, but I mean, samples aren't always guaranteed. So, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Overall, I will say I do like this in the dry down. Okay. I don't like it for the first 20-30 minutes. And I have plenty of sweet body care that I could use with this to amp up that body care, or to make it a little less sweet and bring it down a little bit. So that's my whole little spiel on this. If you don't like patchouli, please, for your own sake, stay away from this. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't recommend it. I feel like just about everything is worth a try. So there's that. So now, I just mentioned that samples aren't always accurate. So I had a sample of this, and this is Angel Eau Croisière from Mugler. This is the Eau de Toilette. I had a sample of this in my little sample bin. So I sprayed it. I was like, ooh, okay. So I ordered it, and this actually got delivered today. I sprayed it again, and I immediately started to get the OG Angel DNA, and I was just like, oh no. But here's the bottle. So I know this has notes of like praline, fig, patchouli, vanilla, something else. So I do think there's a bit of that OG Angel DNA in here, but it's not as abrasive to my senses as that one is. And I feel like this one does settle, and it's pretty decent. But I didn't get all the feels I got from it when I used the sample. However, I'm interested in some of the other Angel flankers. I think like Angel Iced Star. Those that are more on the tropical end of the spectrum. I'd like to think I'm done buying fragrances for the year. I need to be done. I need to be done buying altogether for the year. But in regards to fragrances, I'm pretty sure I'm done buying fragrances for 2022, and I'll just start a wish list for 2023 for fragrances. But that has nothing to do with this. This to me has that OG Angel DNA, but it's a little more smooth in my opinion in the dry down. I haven't really thought out the whole body care thing for this one, because it does have that patchouli, so I'm not really sure what I would pair this with other than like maybe just some vanilla body care or something. I don't know. But so I have to say, I picked up Angel Eau Croisière. I think this is the 2020 version. So if you are active on like Instagram or TikTok and you watch a lot of like beauty influencers and content creators, I'm sure you have come across Yummy's page. So it's this whole Yummy Made Me Do It thing, and she posted about this one, and this is from ASMR Fragrances, and this is called Yummy Tingles. So apparently, I haven't tried this, but there is a QR code on the back of this, and I guess if you scan it, it plays some type of audio. I don't know. But anyways, here is the bottle. It's a nice basic bottle, you know, not doing too much. This has notes of, I think the notes that are on here, there's caramel. I don't know what that other stuff is, but I think it's like butter and milk. There's some caramel. This I want to wear with pumpkin pecan waffles. I immediately got that buttery sensation, but that buttery scent like that I remember from pumpkin pecan waffles. So I think this isn't going to be something you're going to probably smell over pumpkin pecan waffles, but it'll probably help enhance some of those really foodie notes in that fragrance. So yeah, this is definitely nice, buttery, gourmand, foodie. It's, yeah, definitely buttery caramel. Almost smells like a buttery caramel glaze that you put on popcorn. So this is definitely very delicious. So that came from Amazon, so I'm going to try and keep it with Amazon. This next item I picked up from Amazon is Escada Show Me Love. This is a new release, and this one has like a blueberry note in it. So here's the bottle. This is definitely a juicy, tart, fruity berry scent. I'm interested in wearing this to get to the dry down because I think there's supposed to be a macaron note in the dry down. My hope was to wear this with blueberry sugar pancakes, but it's not like gourmand. It's just more of a juicy, tart fruity. It's not that syrupy fruity. So I'm not sure how well this will go with that. I'll still give it a try. But yeah, this is definitely a nice fruity scent if that's your vibe. Believe it or not, I actually did forget a couple of items, so I had to go grab them. But let's get back into this haul. So next, I found this at TJ Maxx. It doesn't matter. I found it, okay? TJ Maxx. Boom. So this is Moschino Toy 2. I saw this. I think it was like a big bottle and a travel spray for $60 at like either the end of October, beginning of November, and I didn't know what it smelled like, so I left it in the store, and I was like, nah, I don't want to spend the money on that. But then I ended up smelling it a couple weeks later, and I was kicking myself because I paid $40 for this, and it's a smaller. I don't need a big bottle, so there's that. But this came in a set. So here's the set, and y'all, this is a fresh apple. Like, it's so cute. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Okay, that's cute. I felt like for $20 more, I could have gotten triple the size and a travel spray, but whatever. This is a nice fresh I don't want to say fresh out the shower, but kind of a fresh out the shower, almost shampoo-y. This is such a pretty, clean, but sweet scent. And I had smelled this and I was just like, oh, I need that. So I went back to the same TJ Maxx I had saw that set at. The set had been long gone, I'm guessing, but they had this out, so I went on and grabbed it. I'm not typically a huge fan of sets that come with lotion because I find that I almost never reach for these, but I'm trying to do better about that, so I'm just gonna add this to the small little collection of perfumed lotions I have, and hopefully I actually start using these. But yeah, I'm so glad that I found this. It's such a cute little bottle, and it smells so good. So if you like your fresh but sweet scents, then I definitely recommend you give this one a try. Okay, so next, one of the samples I've kind of been hoarding is Tom Ford Noir Parfum, because the scent has been discontinued. It's tricky to find it like being resold, and the people who are selling it are okay, they're charging a lot of money for it, and I'm not doing that. There were some resellers selling it on Mercari, like some that have been used a little bit but not all the way. And while I'm not opposed to buying fragrances that have been used, I'd probably prefer to buy them from someone that I actually know. But anyways, I have these Tom Ford body mist. So I have this in the body mist, which I got this from the cosmetics company outlet. So if you have one near you, I recommend you give them a try. It's not like regular body spray. It's like the deodorant spray, if you can see that. So this scent, while it smells really good, it's short-lived. And I looked up the notes, and they pretty much have the same DNA. They probably just changed the composition a little bit, because this is technically in the men's section. It's not even marked as unisex. It's marked as a men's scent, and the other one, Noir Parfum, is marked as a women's scent. So, but I feel like this one is unisex. Got the bottle, and y'all, it smells pretty close to the Noir Parfum. I can tell, like, there were whatever notes are supposed to make it lean a little more masculine, probably amp them up a little bit, but it's still one of those that when you, well, for me, okay, I'm gonna speak for me, when I spray it and smell it, it's just like, ugh, your eyes roll back a little bit, like, just smelling it in the air, it's just, so this one is a little more, I think this one's probably a little more spicy than the women's one, but that's okay. This smells so good. This is just like boss babe, sexy, like this. Okay. So we're winding down to the last few items. So next, I found this randomly in Saks Off Fifth, and it is the Donna travel set, and this has the original Donna and Donna Aqua, and y'all know I picked it because I was trying to see what this Donna Aqua smells like. Even though it's discontinued, I still would like to at least know what it smells like. And I was looking on Mercari, y'all, they are selling, first of all, this retails for like $49, but I had bought it on Black Friday, so I got it discount. Actually, it was buy one get one half off, so I bought 2 of these. I forgot where I sat the other one at, but they are selling each of these individual squares on Mercari for like $20. I was just like, plus shipping. I think it's like $21, $22 plus shipping. And I just, no, okay. I know you got to make your money back, because that's why, I feel like that's why they add so much to the price, because you have to pay Mercari their fee, and you got to pay the shipping, and you got to get the materials to ship it and whoop-de-whoop. But no, okay. So these are dabbers, so I will have to transfer them to some mini atomizers, but I have a bunch of little 5 ml ones. I sprayed, well, I didn't spray, I did dab both of these on my skin when I had got them. So the original Donna in the light pink, to me that one has a leather note. There might be an iris note in there. I can definitely smell the leather. It's not like my favorite scent. It's not something that I feel like I would purchase in a full size if I had the option. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually use all of these, or if like I will like give them away at some point. And then there's Donna Aqua, the discontinued one that's in the more bubblegum pink. So Donna Aqua is a very soft, pretty, little powdery pear almond scent. That almond note is like so pretty in here, and I really like it. I don't know if I like it enough to pay for the bottles I see them selling on Mercari. I don't know. I think it's a very pretty scent. So I will have to actually wear this a couple times to see how I feel, if I'd be interested in going against my usual thought process, my usual not buying used fragrances thing. So yeah, that's my one concern about this. But it's here, I got it, and I'm gonna enjoy what little bit of this I have. So next, I had to search high and low for this fragrance, okay? This is Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal Le Parfum. You'll notice the bottle's missing. So I have the bottle here. It was very hard for me to get the bottle out. And I'm like, I'm not about to risk breaking my nails, okay, to put the bottle back in and try getting it out. So that's pretty much why the travel size is still in here. Cause I'm scared to get it out. I could just probably grab some scissors to like wiggle it out. But yeah, it's still in there because I'm scared of breaking my nails. But y'all, this scent, okay, first let me get up close so you can see the bottle. It looks pretty much like the other Scandals, and it doesn't have the DNA like the original Scandals. So it kind of went down the path of So Scandal. It doesn't smell like So Scandal, but So Scandal doesn't have the Scandal DNA. That's what I mean. This has, it's like a white floral first, and then in the middle I think there's salt and caramel, and the base is probably like vanilla. So you initially get that white floral, but it's creamy. This scent is so pretty. Like, I think this was worth the effort I put in to find it. Because I had emailed the Jean Paul Gaultier site to see if they would like let me purchase it, and like if they would ship it to me. They don't ship to the US. So yeah, I found a site that it kind of looks like something you would see in like duty free or something. And it's in Spain. So I looked around and they had like a bunch of other fragrances on there. I tried to find reviews, but it was in like the Canary Islands, so I feel like there's probably going to be no reviews of this site on like YouTube or anything. But it still seemed like a legitimate site to me. And here's what I'm gonna say, okay? Who and where someone else decides to buy their fragrances from is their prerogative. I took the risk because I didn't know if they were actually gonna send me anything. But I took the risk and it paid off. I got, you know, I got my stuff. But this smells so good. I've been seeing comparisons of this to Hypnotic Poison. I have a sample of that somewhere. I did smell that. And I will say initially they don't smell alike. I don't like the opening to Hypnotic Poison. It smells very Play-Doh-like to me. But in the dry down, they do actually smell very, very similar. So I will say that. However, that white floral note is still very prominent in Scandal Le Parfum, but in Hypnotic Poison I think the floral notes are a little more muted, but they, for whatever reason, however, they both smell very, very similar in the dry down. But this, I love this stuff. It's like it's so captivating. Like when you smell it, you just want to like engulf yourself in it. So this Love it. So I did not forget that there was a request to do a review on the Scandal line. It just so happens around the time that request came in, I was in the process of trying to find Scandal Perfume. So I will make sure I record my review of the Scandal line. I don't have all of the flankers. I think there's one that was probably like a Middle Eastern exclusive. I think that one might have like oud in it or something, but nonetheless, I will review all the Scandal fragrances that I have. And we're just going to keep this international because these next two got shipped internationally. This first one is from Juicy Perfumes, and it's Accident à la Vanille. I don't know what's going on in my brain. So this is Juicy Perfumes, Accident à la Vanille, Madeleine de Proust. Child, that's a mouthful. Okay. And if I said it wrong, just know my heart's in the right place. So here's the bottle. To me, this smells like a peach cupcake. Like, in my mind, it's something that I immediately wanted to wear with peach prosecco macaron. And there's also whipped vanilla chiffon. I think that will probably go really nicely with this too. I cannot wait to start layering this. This is gonna be so yummy. There's so many gourmand scents. There's those two. There's the new wrapped in vanilla, because I feel like all the gourmands are gonna go so good with that. There's the Fenty butter, which I think that's another great gourmand base. So this smells so yummy in my opinion. If you like peach scents though, because to me it smells like a peach cupcake. So if you don't like peach, then might want to sit this one out. I said we were winding down and I mentioned 5 other things, didn't I? Okay, we're winding down for real though. So we have 2 we have 2 left. A couple weeks ago I had a review, well, first impressions on some of the House of Sillage scents. And I have a confession to make. By the time that video actually aired, well, premiered, because there was a delay of a few days in between the time I actually recorded it and the time that I actually posted it. I had already ordered this. It was already in transit. So I already knew I had this. I just had to keep it to myself. I say all that to say, can you guess which House of Sillage one I purchased? If you guessed the Minnie Mouse one, then you're wrong. I got the cream chiffon from the Sweet Atelier collection. Really, I would have gotten the Minnie Mouse one, but they had to come down on that price because 30% just wasn't gonna cut it. Okay, it just was not gonna cut it. If they would have came down to 50 to 55% like they did for the Mickey Mouse one, then Minnie could have gotten the cart. But because they didn't, Minnie had to stay her ass in California. Okay, excuse my tone, but here's the packaging. Look at that. That is just, ooh, that is everything. So I went with cream chiffon, and as we know, I don't have any regrets. To me, I like the scent. It's creamy, it's soft. It could stand to project a little more for the price, but it was 50% off when I got it. I'm gonna hold y'all. I did say it has that blue magic hair grease going on, and I still feel like it does, but I still bought it. Like, I know that that's kind of there, and I'm not like offended by it. I can live with it. And I layered this with orange vanilla twist, and I was like, okay, I can see that, because I've only been layering that with like chocolate scents, doing orange chocolate, but I didn't have anything that I felt like really make it go down that orange creamsicle route. But with this being creamy and having that, I felt like it was a nice little vibe. It's not like a heavy hitter, but it was a nice little vibe, so I could get with it. Now, when it comes to House of Sillage in general, I highly recommend you get samples, get their discovery set, because listen, them prices be pricing, right? Okay, so this is the last fragrance for this haul, and I'm looking at the time, and I've been talking for over an hour, and so this is from Navitus Parfums, and this is their collaboration with Gabby Loves Perfume, and it is Chocolate Queen. There was a card around here somewhere that had the notes on it, but there's like hazelnut, dulce de leche, like fudge, and some other notes. I can't remember them all, but they'll be on the screen. Y'all, this smells so decadent. It's not a heavy hitter, but it's definitely something that if someone's like close to you, they're gonna be all up in your space, because this smells, and for all I know, I could be wrong about it not being a heavy hitter, because so far every time I sprayed it, I only sprayed like once or twice. But maybe if you spray it a lot, maybe it'll be a little more strong. But this, it's just so decadent. It's so yummy. It's not Montal's chocolate greedy. It's not cocoa powder. It doesn't smell like hot chocolate powder. This is chocolate. Like, it's just so yummy. Like, decadent was the only word that kept coming to my mind. Like, I'm imagining like chocolate syrup or something. So I will be interested in spraying this on top of blueberry sugar pancakes to see if it gives me a, like, literally that blueberry pancakes with chocolate drizzle on top of it. I'll be very interested in that. Or even strawberry pound cake to see if it gives me that vibe. So yeah, this I really, really like, and it's my first fragrance from this house. And they have another one on the site that I am very, very interested in, but I'm scared to go ahead and buy it, and that's Absolutio. I keep seeing reviews on it, and some of the reviews make me feel like, okay, maybe, but I can't gauge it very well to know if I'm gonna like it or not. So I'm scared to buy it, but it'll probably be something from my 2023 wish list. So that is everything for this perfume haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this is a judgment-free zone, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.